Yo, I may cuss, but I don't curse. We're gonna get that situated first. Hopefully this video doesn't lag. I've been experiencing tech issues today. Maybe it's the Mercury retrograde. Is it Mercury retrograde right now? Probably so, but listen. Dating the Aries woman. Let's get to it. It's been a minute since I did a video on dating the Aries woman, and let's get into it. So I'm seeing an Aries woman, right? I'm dating an Aries woman. Where she's at right now, probably somewhere being a slut. I'm just keeping it a bean, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. It is what it is. And forewarning right now, I should have gave a forewarning beforehand. Like sometimes when you know people, you could speak about things like that in that type of way. I know some of y'all think I'm wild, disrespectful, and stuff like that, but listen, right? Different strokes for different folks. Like this Aries woman, I can kick it with like that. Like I'm just keeping it a bean. Like that's my hookup, B. You know what I'm saying? So even if she was to see this, like she'd probably be cracking up, busting out laughing right now because she knows, first of all, that I'm right, and she knows, second of all, like that's just how we rock. We rock out like that with each other. You know what I'm saying? Do I treat every woman the same or speak to every woman the same? No. I treat people how they want to be treated. I treat people accordingly to who they are, really. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just like a Pisces gift, And especially being an astrologer, I come to the understanding that that's okay because everybody's got different natal charts. I study natal charts every day. Damn near. So it's like I understand that some people just have characteristics about them that are more accepting and more embodying of who they are, and they don't have no shame with it. You understand what I'm saying? But to piggyback on that, me and this Aries woman, you know, it's we like slutty shit. You know what I'm saying? We just like slutty shit. I'm just keeping it a bean. So I haven't spoken to. Matter of fact, I did speak to him not too long ago. I'm gonna get to that in a minute, but we haven't been speaking a whole lot frequently lately, and I gotta take some accountability for it because I be super busy. You understand what I'm saying? And usually when she wants to get up, it's for a particular thing. You know what I'm saying? And I know what that thing is about, and it's just like you fucking horn dog. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I gotta check myself too because it's one of those situations with her where it's like it's so tempting to engage and indulge with her. Like it's so like even like I be fighting, I be holding it back and everything. And I tell her about this, like, yo, I'm trying to like ignore you right now. Or I'm trying to avoid you. You know what I'm saying? But if she get depressing, it's like this is the type of woman that'll make me break. I'm just keeping it a bean. She has the ability to make me break a lot of the times. It doesn't happen all of the time, so I gotta pat myself on the back. You know what I'm saying? So where I'll be standing up strong for myself, like, listen, woman, we cannot be doing this right now. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, you only want one thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's different, right? Hear me out. It's different when you hear God say stuff like that. Like, you only want one thing. You only around for this, that, and the third. But it is what it is. And I don't like her no less because of it, because she is who she is. You know what I'm saying? That's how she's been for forever. Like, I'm going to keep it a bean. You know what I mean? Bars. Nice. We know that already. But that's how she is, but it's real tough trying to avoid her in that type of sense. You know what I'm saying? Because she'll just pop up out of nowhere like, yo, what you doing? Let's do something. You understand what I'm saying? And it's just like, right now, just on the spot, like, where have you been? Fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And again, it sounds maybe kind of awkward coming from a guy, but y'all have seen plenty of my videos when I say, I prefer aggressive women. And I don't mean like, I guess what I'm saying is I prefer assertive women who know what they want and they say it like they're forward. That's what I love about Aries energy. I got my Venus in Aries. You know what I'm saying? So when women they try to run game on me sometimes, right? This is when I tap into my Aries energy. They be like, yo, you don't be saying, you be hard to read and hard to figure out. No, I don't. No, I'm not. Cut it out, knock it off. Because my Venus and Aries just won't allow me to not say what it is that I want to say to you. If I like you, you know what I'm saying? If I'm in that love frequency, I'm going to say that shit. I'm going to say the thing that you want to hear, that you need to hear. You just might not believe it, or you may not want to even hear me say it because, and I know this, a lot of the times women like mystery in the way that they feel like they can't get you, that they feel like they can't deserve you. So me being forward is something that they was not expecting and something that ruins their fantasy. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm on my Aries shit like, yo, it's this. It ain't that, but it is this. This ain't that, and that ain't this, or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just straightforward with it. if I fuck with you like that, if I like you like that, you know what I'm saying? And sorry to shatter your fantasy. I got plenty of other fantasies you want to role play out. We can do it. You understand what I'm saying? But if you really want to know how I'm feeling about you, here it is. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of woman that this Aries woman is. You know what I'm saying? She is no punches being held, or you know what I mean? She's just straight, flat out with it, like, yo. So I like that because I get to mirror, or I get to look into her characteristics and assess what Aries energy is really like when I'm expressing it through my own natal chart. You understand what I'm saying? So she's like that, but I ain't gonna hold you, right? She did reach out not too long ago, and yeah, it was for the same thing, right? But let me bring it back a little bit because we got history. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this woman has looked out for me a lot. You understand what I'm saying? And not just in that type of area, but in the business world as well. You know what I'm saying? Brought me a lot of money, and brought me clients and stuff like that. Very creative individual. Come to find out, she's not just this sexual goddess. You know what I'm saying? She has brought me intelligence. She has brought me information. The conversations be off the chain, sometimes for hours. Politics ranging from all types of different things. You know what I'm saying? This is no dummy by no stretch of the imagination. She's a smart chick. She's just hella sexy. You understand what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. But from the beginning, off the rip, she was very, about the kid. You know what I'm saying? Very generous. Always gifted me with stuff. I'm talking about. I be telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got gifts all around this joint that come from women that. Like I told you, I could date rich women all the time. I could date women who are way above my pay grade, and it'd be nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got some Versace shit in here, all kind of shit that she done got me. You know what I mean? Like, without no hesitation. Like, yo, I got this for you. I got this for you. I got this. Shipping me boxes of stuff and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Bringing me all kind of shit, yo. But what had happened, and I'm gonna just keep it a bean, is I think I've gotten so comfortable with her after a while that I've taken the focus off of the money part. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, where's the money at? But again, I'm telling you, I could talk to her like that. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody else, I might not be able to talk to like that. But her, I could actually, and I think I'm going to bring this to her attention next time we speak. Like, yo, what happened to money, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, we so wrapped up in that other hot and sexy shit that we forgot about the money. And I think it is a good time to bring that up because, like I said, she did reach out not too long ago for that thing. And I'm like, okay, well, I need to talk to you about something. I'm not around right now. She's like, oh, no, where you at? Da, da, da. What time can you be around? Da, 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 da. And mind you, she's kind of like, let me put it that way. You know what I mean? Oh, Jesus. But listen, I'm like, yo, I'm not around right now. I can't. You know what I mean? She's like, all right. So what's going on with you? I'm like, yo, look, I'm actually going through something right now. I'm going through something right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through something right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, end of the world type of shit, but it's something. You know what I mean? So I brought it to her attention or whatever the case may be. She was like, oh, yeah. So I basically told her what I was missing. And she was like, I don't know, did some little research in her head or whatever real quick. And she was like, oh, well, yeah, I got this and I got that. And I'll have it to you over there. I'll have it over there today. I'll get it to you today. And I'm like, say word. She's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like she ever switched up on me. It ain't like she ever changed. You know what I'm saying? And just hearing that, I'm just like, damn, that's my hooker. You know what I'm saying? Like, bang. So, but I told her, I was like, yo, listen. Before you do all of that, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be wasteful because haste makes waste. Let me check all of my resources and all of the potentialities that I have at bay before you do that. You know what I'm saying? And if I still need it, I'll get back to you and let you know. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, immediately, like, I'll have that to you today. Say less, I'll send it to you today, right now. And I was like, yo, that's my bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, so one thing about Aries people, I seen a video not too long ago, and person was saying like Aries is stingy and this stuff like that, very selfish. The sign is a selfish sign. It's about self. Mars rules over it. It's about the self, right? But what I found, and I want other people to understand about Aries, is when they find the opposite side, right? When they're dealing with the opposite side, which is the seventh house, which is partnerships, they are very generous. Aries are some of the most generous people that I've known, that I've encountered. I'm telling you, this woman in particular has given me tons of stuff or you name it. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, so when they're in that seventh house energy, they are not to be played with. They are not to be taken lightly. They are not to be like glossed over. You understand what I'm saying? They just got to be on that frequency with you in order to tap into that. If not, because they are definitely not going for the taking their gifts and their generosity lightly. Like, you better appreciate that shit. You better, you know what I'm saying, not play them when it comes to that type of shit, because then it's a whole different story. You understand what I'm saying? But she's one of those, B. She's one of those. Once you tap into that seventh house frequency, you got it. It's yours. Like, you just name it and you got it. It's like she's a fucking genie or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I be saying I'm a genie for some people too, but you know, this is what I'm saying. Sometimes different frequencies, different natal charts, different synastries, whatever the case may be, you know how you deal with certain people. You know what I mean? But yeah, so now I gotta get back in touch with her and see if because I still may need that thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's good that you got people in your corner like this Aries woman when things like that transpire, because you never know sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the type of person that asks anybody for anything. You know, I'm gifted a lot of things a lot. And people just be like, yo, I want to do this for you because, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. I don't be insulting people's intelligence no more, but like, oh no, don't do that. You don't got to do that. You don't got to send that to me. Kind of like what I did to her recently, but I was keeping it a beam. Like, yo, let me make sure that I don't have any other resources that I can utilize, because she does a lot already. You know what I'm saying? She's done a lot already. And I mean, what have you done for me lately? Nah, I'm just kidding. But, you know, that is a conversation that I feel like we're going to have sooner or later. But it's not that pressing. Reason being is because we've done creative projects together with each other. And she's excellent when it comes to that. And I like that she's enthusiastic about knowing how she's done, like what type of job she's done in my eyes. And not for nothing, she really nails it like the first couple of times around every time. It's like she's a natural, B. But you got to understand, I also know how to have the type of assessment to understand where she fits best in the creative projects that I create. You understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of like if you writing something for someone for them to say, and you know their greatest qualities or their strong points, you write it for them in that manner. And that's how we collab real well when we do things together. Y'all will see, and not saying that I'll pinpoint and point out exactly what she's done with me, but maybe one day I will. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one day we'll live in a world where people won't be haters and be hating so much to where they be like, oh, that could have been me, should have been me, or you know what I'm saying? Like, mind your fucking business now, let me stop. But that's what's beautiful about minding your business, because when you're in the business of doing this stuff, it makes more sense than anything, because outside chatter doesn't matter. Bars are nice, we know that already. You get what I'm saying? When you're in the business, you're in the business. So she's done business with me and everything. Like, this woman is really like a complete package. She's just off the fucking charts. Like, I mean, off the chain when it comes to that area. You know what I'm saying? Section, stuff like that. Like, she's just off the chain. But I love her ass for that. You know what I mean? What else? I don't want to. I'll just say stay tuned. So, you know, you'll be seeing more creative stuff coming from it. That was my point that I was making. I was just like, we got something in the fold about some new creative stuff that we're doing. So I also want to carry out my end of the bargain of what I said that was going to transpire next. And it's taking longer than I expected. And I know Aries energy in general is like, you know what I mean, pushing the needle, moving the needle. So I got to give us some type of slack or some type of leeway, at least in that area, because it's taking longer than I expected it to take. And just her being patient with that. I guess it's like, since I got to wait, then let's just do other things. You know what I'm saying? Can I blame her? Now, there's other Aries women that's been in my life, right? Like, one, for example, like, we don't talk anymore. And I'm going to keep it a bean. Sometimes I think about her because I would say because she's just a good girl. You know how you experience some people, like, when I say good conversation, sometimes people get turned off. I don't care, but it's like sometimes people get turned off. But, you know, I'm an older man now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, conversation means something to me now. You know what I'm saying? So I used to kick it with this chick, and the conversation would just be lovely. Now, don't get me wrong, she got like a rebellious side to her, or like, you know what I mean? She could, you know, definitely argue a side very well. She's got like strong Gemini energy, But even then, I'm entertained and I'm like, well, look at you go. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's something that I don't agree with, I just be like, she definitely knows how to argue that side, and it provokes thought in me. You know what I'm saying? Also, very highly sexual, potent sexual energy comes from her. These Aries women are something else when it comes to the sex, man. But yeah, I'm putting y'all out there. I just had to put y'all women are something else when it comes to the sex, man. But yeah, I'm putting y'all out there. I just had to put y'all out there, B. But so I guess and in some instances, I just don't know how to deal with pretty bad anymore. And I guess, not I guess, I know I suck in that area for the other side of the fence, right? Who's looking for you to tug back and say, no, you come here, I won't let you go. And I'll be like, well, I gotta let you go because, I don't do the very, very bad. You know what I'm saying? I won't participate because it's not optimistic. You know what I'm saying? I'm past that stage of my life. So maybe that has something to do with the childish area of Aries being the child of the zodiac, whatever the case may be. I don't cater to that once it reaches the extreme, you know. Um, but I still do think about it here and there. Great person overall, in general, great person. Very generous as well. Gifted me all types of shit. I thought the broad was rich. I'm just keeping it a beam with you. I think she low key is, and she just don't want to fully tell me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't knock her for that because, you know what I'm saying? There's gigolos and shit out there, you know what I mean? Nigga might lean on that and be like, oh, well, I need this, that, and the third, and don't really be needing shit, you know what I mean? But I haven't ever done that with her. I always felt like I earned my place in her life, and, I still got gifts and stuff that she's gifted